Aloha, breast friends. It's Kathy here, your Cami queen. So I am here to talk to you today about the Athena. And after the first day of me wearing a 36, which is my new snug size. So I have lost some weight and I'm still able to wear my 38, which was the size I've been wearing for the past year. It's still wonderful, but being that I'm now 44 instead of 45, 32 instead of 35. That's a 3 inch difference. And my hips, they were at one point 45, they're now 40. Now, if you took my measurements right now, it would say 39 because I'm wearing our leggings and they're going to take an inch off my hips. So we have levels 4 and 5 that have shapewear built into them. That's why they run a little bit more than levels 1, 2, or 3. And they are awesome. So for me, this is a snugger size. So if I want more shapewear, then I would want to go to my snug size. So if you check our sizing chart before you order, because you should have taken your measurements, then you'll see like a size in red and a size in black. And that the red size would be your snug size. So that's what this one is. And it fits great. It's more smoothing and stuff like that. The other one's nice and comfortable. I forget I have both of them on, but this one kind of gives a little bit more of a hug, and sometimes I remember I have it on. Now, a lot of ladies will ask, will it roll? Well, it depends. It depends on your measurements and stuff, a couple different things. On the band, the silicone gripper is got that nice wide band, so it pretty much stays in place. But there are a few times that I notice that it will roll. Number one is if it's way too small or maybe too big. Now, with my size 40 that I can still wear, it's really comfortable. I could like sleep in that one. The hips are a little bit wider because I've lost 5 inches. And that one, when it kind of rolls up, it's not as much as if I put on a even smaller size than this. And I got my fluff, right? So this has happened to friends of mine, right? Whether it be this one or maybe like you're a long torso girl and you get the original and you're putting it on your fluff, right? And you get it in a certain way. And what'll happen, so like for me, the only time this really happens is if I don't have underwear up or leggings or something, it's just kind of hanging loose and I go to sit down, normally in the bathroom. And then what'll happen is it might start doing this. Why? Because I'm fluffy under here. You see that? Right. So the levels 3, 2, and 1 are not designed to help you with that fluff control. So level 3, which is the Lumina, it might smooth you, but it's not going to shape you, right? So this is pretty much what a demiette looks like. It rolled up to about a demiette. I remember my sister came in and showed me what I thought was a demiette in the original. And I was like, oh, that demiette looks great on you. She's like, starts laughing. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my gosh, but my sister's a long torso girl. How do you know what your torso length is? Well, for me, I put my hand under here and this one, it's covered. That belly button's covered. So I'm a short torso girl. If it was to here, I'd be average. My sister needs at least 3 hands. And so she's a longer torso. So styles like the original, because she's fluffy too, will roll up in certain situations. So one way of maybe preventing that is getting the correct size, because she was wearing mine and she's a lot heavier than I am and she's wider than I am. So I'm 32 here and she's like 40. So she probably shouldn't be wearing my size. But the cool thing was she was still able to, but this variable compression on the side, it was kind of looking like that. But anyway, I can wear multiple sizes. This one does slimming down, but I love this one and I love my 38. And if I really want to be super comfortable and maybe sleep in it, I can wear my 40. So it's really, really cool. So if I had sensory issues, right? So you'll see that on the quiz, like your snug hug, how you want it. You want shapewear, That would be like, for me, I'd end up with a 36 as a suggestion. If I wanted comfort and lift, it would probably then recommend the 38. And if I'm like, I have sensory issues, it would probably recommend a 40. But that doesn't mean that you're going to go up a full size. Remember, I have a 12-inch difference, so it's going to fit me a little bit different than it might you. So anyway, I just love how these feel. This one, because it's got the variable compression. It has that shapewear in there, so it gives me back support and also smooths out my back fluff. But that's okay because my guy likes my fluff. I like looking smoother just because it makes me feel younger, right? So look at that. That is so awesome. And again, oh wait, don't look at my messy house. Here we go. I know it's like totally cheating, but that's okay. We want something that does the quick fix sometimes. And that's where level 4 and 5 in your snug size can come into play. But if you're a chesty girl like me, when you first get it on, it might be bulging up on the top. But if you like how it fits everywhere else, make sure that it's in the right place, then you can always open up the cup area, and I'll have more on that on another video. All right, hope that helps.